Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Education App Guru. Today I'm going to have a double app review for you. We're going to look at two science apps called The Elements and The Elements in Action. They're from the same company and they're probably going to be appropriate for more of upper elementary to middle school to high school sort of age. So I'm going to go ahead out and head over to the App Store to look at these with you. They're from a company called TouchPress, which makes a lot of different educational apps. Not just science apps, they have a lot of music, especially classical music apps, and some math ones as well. Kind of a wide variety. Now, they aren't cheap. Most of their reference book sort of apps are around the $13.99 price right now. They have this one for the solar system. The one that we're going to look at is called The Elements over here, and they have some others as well, but they're really good quality. They have good content, very nice looking apps that you'll want to check out. So the two that I'm going to show you are called The Elements and The Elements in Action. Here's the first one, The Elements. It's the more expensive one, $13.99, and it's pretty large. If you don't have a lot of extra room on your iPad, then that's definitely going to come into play when you're deciding whether you want to download this. If you can see in the information here, the size is 1.64 gigabytes. So if you have the smaller 16 gigabyte or 32 gigabyte iPad, definitely check out how much free space you have before deciding to download this app. But I'm going to go ahead and press open here since I already have it installed, and we're going to switch over to it. So it's a visual periodic table of elements. You can tap on any of the elements that are here and see a picture about them, like they have. I'm going to go ahead and tap on copper here, and they have a beautiful video picture of copper, the pure element copper. They give you some information about the element over on the right side of the screen, and in the bottom right corner, if I tap the little arrow that says Cu29, Cu is the symbol for copper, it will still tell me about the element copper, but now it's going to give me some more information about it. And I have other little pictures here of objects that contain copper or have to do with the element copper. So this top one here is a brass ring. These pictures are not just pictures, they're interactive. So I'm sliding my finger across the screen here to get it to turn around like that, or to get it to stop turning around. If I pinch to zoom out, I can go into one of these other little pictures and swirl it around as well. So it's just a really pretty visual. This would probably be for some of your older science classes, maybe up into the high school level. It is pretty wordy, or for an individual who's wanting to just learn more about the different elements. I'm going to head back over to the App Store now. The second app that I wanted to show you from this company is a little bit of a cheaper option, which is going to be great, and maybe a little bit more applicable for some lower grade levels. It's called The Elements in Action. You can't see the price now, but if I exit back out and look at it, it's the purple icon with the little flame, Elements in Action. You can see it's $3.99. It's not quite as big of a download as the full Elements app. It's only 522 megabytes. Still not insignificant, but it's not nearly, it's less than a third of the size of the other. I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. The difference in this app and the previous app had a lot of information about each element, different pictures, different objects about each element. This app just has a short video clip showing each particular element in action. Now some of them toward the bottom are grayed out because those elements aren't found in nature, so we don't usually see them in action. But if I go ahead and tap on something like the argon, you can see a short video clip. It's explaining to you what's happening in the video clip. There is sound with each video clip, but it's not essential sound. There's no sort of explanation by some sort of narrator. It would just be incidental sound from the video. So this one's showing us argon atoms that are excited to make this little toy. You can go over a little bit farther and you see potassium. Here's the the sound that I was telling you about. Sorry about the lag in the video, but it's showing how potassium is easy. Showing how potassium is easy to cut, and it's going to show us how it's very reactive with water. So if you dump it into a pail of water, you get a pretty big reaction. That's something you wouldn't be able to do inside the classroom just because of a safety issue. So again, it's going to have neat little videos like that, showing the different elements that you might be talking about in class. Again, it's called the Elements in Action. So you can find both of these apps in the App Store if you just search in the search field for the Elements. They should come up. The one that I showed you first, the more expensive one, comes up first, and I went down a little bit farther and you'll see the Elements in Action, the cheaper one for you. Alright, that's going to do it for this app review today from the Education App Guru. You can check out more app reviews and also video tutorials on my website, edappguru.com. Thanks for watching.